So being a Muslim, my main problem is with the Christian doctrine of Godhood of Jesus. I find this concept logically fallacious. How can God be finite and then infinite at the same time? It's like saying that there could exist a square circle. When we say that Jesus was God or Son of God, we are actually saying that God existed in finitude during the life of Jesus, and he also is infinite at the same time. The concept of Trinity, the word Trinity itself, it doesn't appear as a theological term till near the end of the 2nd century after Jesus.
First, I want to point out you are absolutely right. The term Trinity is not used till the end of the 2nd century. What is the doctrine of God called in the Quran?
Tawheed.
Tawheed. Is that in the Quran? No, the word Tawheed.
The word Tawheed is a derived word from Ahad.
Alhamdulillah. Yes. Good. So you understand the word Tawheed is not itself in the Quran. In the same way, the word Trinity is not itself in the Bible. This doesn't pose a problem. Can Allah come onto this world if he wants?
I wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't think so. So Allah's omnipotence is limited. He can't come onto this world. It's not a limitation of his omnipotence. Jesus has taken on flesh. God the Father is still everywhere. God, Jesus, the Son, is here on this earth. It's a limitation in that sense, but it's not a limitation of his nature. He is both the divine and human nature. You asked about the Son of Man. You said he's not calling himself the Son of God. He's calling himself the Son of Man. The claim Son of God, according to Jews at that time, was not anything divine. Adam was called the Son of God. Solomon was called the Son of God. In the Psalms, it says, you are gods. But when someone refers to that Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven, who's going to receive glory, authority, and sovereign power, and people of every nation and language are going to worship him with the worship due only to God, that Son of Man is more than just a human. He is divine.
My question was basically in John 5. He says, I can of my own self do nothing. And as I hear, I judge, for my judgment is just, for I seek not my will, but the will of the Father. Why is Jesus saying that I can of my own self do nothing when he's actually God himself?
Exactly. Great question. The argument here is that the Jews are saying that you have a demon. You are not working with God. You're working against God. Jesus' response is here, look, if I can of my own will do nothing, except through the will of the Father. In other words, he doesn't have a separate will from the Father. Insofar as what he wants to see accomplished, what he wants to see done, he's not standing against his Father's will. So the point he's trying to make is, no, I'm not the devil. I'm not anti-God. I proclaim God. I do his works. I do these healings. I'm not against him. I'm with him. That's the point he's making. And we can read further into that and say, oh, he's not God. But if you do that, you're ignoring the context. You have to let the context speak. And where the context is clearest, that's where exegesis should be the strongest.